would you like to do the honors, Linglad?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. In the top right-hand corner of Royal Blood, it is the Blue Zerg play on the blue carpet for Berserker Esports. It's MIXU.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Linglad, but his opponent is also going to be on a blue carpet, though not pooped all around. In the bottom left side, for Berserker Esports, it's PAPI.
Papi, papi, papi chulo.
Papi Chulo, let's go.
Papi chulo, papi, papi.
Papi
Gonna
also
bring it back,
sounds like a
papi.
Spanish. Is he like a Spanish
I
Protoss? I
don't know.
wonder. I don't know. He was playing for Infernales Esports, so that also sounds like
Kind of Spanish.
Spanish. I don't know, Portuguese. No, I don't know actually.
Infernales. Maybe not Portuguese, maybe
Yeah,
more
maybe
Spanish.
Spanish.
Maybe Mexican, man. You never
Oh,
know. Papi could be loco, man.
oh, you know Fluffy, right? The comedian.
Yes. Yes.
So there's that part where he explains how he almost died of coffee.
I don't know if I've seen
So
that one.
there's like that thing where he explains like, okay, so I found a distinguishing factor for who's who, because if you call a Puerto Rican a Dominican, they get mad. If you call a Mexican a Ecuadorian, they get mad. If you call a Cuban anything but a Cuban, you get stabbed. And then he's like, you just need to listen how they speak Spanish. And he says like,
That'll
I
tell
think
you.
they say like Mexicans just drag everything out. Puerto Ricans talk really fast. After that, when he demonstrates it, he's like, even Mexicans are like, yo, write that down.
That's so funny, dude. It's like I've seen someone talk about how like Japanese, Vietnamese, and all of those people talk, dude, and how it's like you can tell where they're from just based on how they talk, because their different dialects are so funny, dude. I'll see if I can find the video. It's also a comedian, dude, and he's so funny. But I did see something in this map which I've never seen before. Have you ever seen the coin print right there on your screen? Is actually the um what's it called, man? Look at those coins there. What's the logo on those coins? What's that?
Ooh,
What's that guy, man?
it's like a Marauder, no? That looks like a Marauder, like Rainer's Raiders. Isn't that Rainer's
Yeah,
Raiders?
I've never seen that before, and I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Looks
Come
like
on.
a Terran symbol or something. Unless it's
Yeah,
like the Punisher visited StarCraft.
it could be the Punisher symbol. Something I've never actually noticed before, and that's just a little detail, even after all of this time.
True, true. How many gateways is that? There's two gateways and one more incoming, one more finishing up right now. And there's the Twilight and the Robo. Okay. Do we have probes pulled out of gas on the side of Poppy? That's my question right now. Yes, we do. So that is going to be GLADEPT, potentially with a fourth gateway. So,
Is 4 probes on gas enough for GLADEPT?
yes, it should be. It
There we
should be
go,
because
Glade.
it's like you need when you have like 4 gate blink, you need 3 gases. So a total of 9 probes, but this is like only 25 gas. So yeah, there we go. Ooh, and look at that, Linglad. It's gonna be 6 gate GLADEPT. So this is going to be a much more committed build. And it's going to be with a Warp Prism. So I'm kind of excited for this one. We might see a third base as well, but this
Yeah,
is gonna be
and the
a
Dark
really
Trunk.
committed.
Okay, I was going to say the
Okay.
War Prism was a little bit late. That Robo finished up quite a while ago, but
Remember when Dave was calling it out
hmm
when
hmm
Cristiano played against Wayne? So I was gonna say potentially, but I saw the 6 gateways, and now I'm actually not sure. I believe he pulled back into gas, into the main, but and potentially gonna get more gases, probably in
Yep.
the natural as well. Otherwise, I don't know how he's gonna afford it. Because that's 150 gas for one adept and one dark Templar, and he has 6 gates. So That's gonna be my question here, but MIXU has the roaches available. Question is, okay, he's going to finish the shade, but there's a couple of roaches here, and that is getting shot down, man. Ah, this looks really, really
I think
painful
Mix
for
is just
PAPI.
on top of this GLADEPT. Yeah, I think Mix is just on top of the GLADEPT for PAPI. Okay, so drones getting used to body block and do a little bit of defense here. 6
Yeah, but
drones
PAPI's
going
not
down, which
slaying
is
the
not too
drones.
bad, but it's not enough, dude. Yeah, it's not enough.
Oh, this looks really, really sad for PAPI. I was more excited for this build. MIXU has spores as well, and the roaches are going to deal with this pretty nicely. Doesn't have a
Yeah,
lair,
I think
so yeah, it only has 2 spores though. I believe that's a
I think Mix
DT.
is just in a.
That's 2 DTs marching in potentially into the natural, maybe.
I was about to say, I think Mix is just in a pretty commanding position right now. Yeah, there's 2 DTs marching into the natural, but I think there's a spore in the main. Oh, I
Oh, there's a
think
spore now, or
there's a
going
spore
to be a
from the main
spore.
that actually moved. But there we
Okay,
go.
PAPI
There's
buying
one.
himself some time, but there's actually some action at the third base in front of the natural, to be honest, or to be exact. Ooh, and GLADEPT's coming back in to this third location, going to slaughter a couple more drones.
Yeah, a couple more depth up.
Question is, does PAPI will PAPI have enough for?
Yeah, Queen's not really being armored. I'm gonna take quite a bit of damage from this GLADEPT.
Fun fact: they are neither armored, neither biological. I learned that quite
Queens, they're
recently.
just normal. Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't fall into any sort of category.
yeah. Well, that's not normal, because
Yeah, let's
usually
see. Puppy actually
they
ahead
fall
is
into one of the
7, 8
categories.
workers right now.
Yeah, it's is in a really, really nice spot worker-wise, but question is, does MIXU move across the map, or does MIXU just uh, try to macro back up and try to do whatever he can? Obviously, these 2 adepts are going to be annoying. 3 more drones go down, so that's going to put Papi in a bit of a commanding lead, I would say. MIXU getting more gases, one more hatchery, so he's going to fall once again in that
Yeah,
worker count once more. And charge is on the way, which I am not exactly sure if I like. I guess
yeah,
Charge
Puppy
Lot
doing
Arc
a
on
really good job
Immortal?
of keeping the pressure on. Yeah,
What do you think, Winglad? Charge Lot Arc on Immortal?
yeah. It
How many
seems like that's
Immortals
what
is
Puppy's
that?
gonna go for.
That's 3 Immortals already, so
Yep.
those are going to
Yeah,
deal with the
like
roaches
I was
pretty
saying, I think
nicely.
that's
Okay, and DT's for are DT's going to be for Archons? That's my
yeah.
question. I guess so. Because you don't really want to invest into a Templar Archives at this point.
Archons.
Okay, and Poppy's going for the 4th base, keeping up with the base count as well. So Poppy's giving himself a pretty nice chance, considering how lackluster that
Yeah,
depth pressure was. I have to say his DT pressure was actually much better due to the lack of a single spore in one of the bases.
yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, Puppy definitely in the beginning part of this game. I thought Mixu really had it. It was in such a commanding lead. Was up so much supply. Mixu just looked so good, and now Puppy's just slowly crawling his way back into this. Okay, now there's a couple overseers here. They are gonna, give detection for these DTs. One of those Archons gets piled down as it's morphing in. Is it gonna get picked off before? Yeah, it does get picked off just as it pops, man.
Yeah, the 5 Immortals
Yeah,
are
but there's an
going
engagement
to...
happening on the north side. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, force fields just sort of making a path, a little passage for those roaches to go through. But there's 4 immortals here. Yeah, Mixu just sacks the base instantaneously. Says no, not today. This lava will probably get cancelled. No, no cancel on the lava. So a couple of these roaches are going to be able to pop. 3 roaches pop. That's just going to be a slight addition to Mix's army over here. Yeah, Puppy is now upper base and in a pretty good position here in game number 3.
Yeah, he just needs to survive, I think, and he's going to be in a decent position. These Roach Ravager pressures are quite frightening if you don't have the right tools. Let's see if Poppy has the right tools, actually.
Yeah, I think just the sheer number of immortals over here should give PAPI a little bit of confidence to say, hey, listen, I can keep pushing forward because my composition is better than your composition right now, and the zealots are there to counter the lings, the immortals are there to counter the roaches, adepts. I mean, the adepts have the ability to shape forward and actually bring like a 360 surround attack as supplies are even. PAPI's deep onto creep and really just looking to pile on the hurt that is pile on the momentum. There we go, dodging those corrosive piles. PAPI showing some really good control. Yeah, there we go.
PAPI just puts a point on the board, so I'm kind
Yeah,
of
for sure, dude.
impressed that he did so well in this game number 3.